Morning, Javon Pera. Niels Bohr, who is a famous physicist, he won the Nobel Prize in atomic structure for his work. And that Niels Bohr said, an expert is someone who can make all the possible mistakes you can make in a very narrow field. I love that. So basically, if you get really specific on exactly what you want to do, get really specific on that, and then after you're really specific, then you make all the mistakes you can on a very narrow field, which takes some work to make all those mistakes. And then if you do, what happens is you learn. And so it makes me think, what are the things that I want to do that I haven't done because I don't want to make mistakes? Have you ever thought about that? Like, well, I would try that, but I don't want to fail, or I don't want to mess up, or I don't want to look back. I do want to be, I want to help the world, but you know, what I have to say is not that good, so I'm not going to say it. The opposite of that would be what I'm doing, all these videos, right? They might not be the best, but we're out there. So Niels Bohr says, make the mistakes, go for it. If you want to be a writer, start writing. It's going to suck at first. That's just what happens. But embrace it, get all the mistakes you can under your belt in a very narrow field. Because most of the time people don't even try. They don't even start. How are you supposed to make mistakes if you don't even start? Another Danish philosopher, actually, Kierkegaard, he said that there's a plague in the land, and the plague is this, that people accept the life that they tolerate and they label it as happy. That's pretty sad, huh? So, do you have a life you tolerate, or do you have a life that you just love to death? You can't wait to get up in the morning. You can't even stay in bed. You got to get up at 4 in the morning because you're excited to get started. Well, I think one of the things that'll help you get there, if you're not there, is finding something you're interested in and make all the mistakes. Instead of find something that you're interested in and do it perfect. That's a bad way to do it, because the problem is you're not going to do it perfect and you're going to get discouraged. Find something you're interested in, make all the mistakes you can possibly make. That's easy. Bam! Expert.